Assalamu alaikum students, I'm your science teacher. Hi kids, Ari and his friends are going to play a game of soccer. Come on Ari, let's play. Oh dear, hold on. Let me finish the sandwich first. I need energy to play. Is Ari right? Will the sandwich give him energy to play? Yes, sandwich give him energy to play. The chemical energy will help him to play or to do work. Now it's our science time, and in our science time, we observe, we compare, we use our eyes, ears, hands, and nose and the tongue. In the previous module, we had already discussed about the energy. What is energy? Energy is the ability to do work. And the types of the energy is potential energy and the kinetic energy. Here we are going only to revise it. Potential energy is the energy that is stored and being held waiting to be used is potential energy. For example, a car parked in a parking lot has a potential energy, and a child at the top of a slide also have a potential energy. So basically, potential energy is the energy that is in an object due to its rest position. For example, a car at the edge of the mountain have a potential energy. Why? Because it is at a rest position. Potential energy also have further types. One is elastic potential energy, gravitational potential energy, and the chemical potential energy. We have discussed all these potential energies in the previous module. Here we are only going to be revise it. So, gravitational potential energy is the energy that is stored in an object due to the result of its vertical position or the height. Here, vertical means straight. A potential energy of a body is due to the elevated position. And chemical potential energy is the energy that is stored within a chemical bond of an object. We also have a chemical potential energy. Now, the third one is elastic potential energy. It is the energy that is stored in an elastic material as a result of their stretching or a compression. The more stretched, the more stored energy will be. And we have also discussed in the previous module what is kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is the energy of a moving object or energy in a motion. Basically, kinetic energy is the energy that is stored in an object due to its moving position. Here are the examples of the kinetic energy: an arrow released from the bow flying through air, muscles moving, a car moving. All moving object has a kinetic energy, and it depends on the mass and the speed. So, the difference of potential energy and kinetic energy is that potential energy is the energy that is stored in an object due to its position, and the kinetic energy is the energy that is stored in an object due to its moving position. What is energy conservation? We had already discussed this. Most of the energy we use comes from the fossil fuels. Energy generated from them is used for heating, cooking, generating electricity, and running machines. Now, what is fossil fuels? Fossil fuels are the wood, coal, etc. Making the wise choice in order to save the energy is known as a energy conservation. We have limited amount of fossil fuels and we will soon run out of them if we do not use energy wisely. So we have to conserve energy. We can conserve energy by riding a bicycle to the school instead of asking our father to drive his car. Or we can conserve energy by switching off the light when they are not needed. And also we can conserve energy by using a fan instead of AC. And today our class work is we are going to do activity book work of page number 119. Please open your page number 119 of your activity book. first, please mention your name, class and date at the top of the page. And here we are going to discuss the topic Super Jumper card. Here is the activity. Follow the instruction below to make our Super Jumper card. Get ready 2 thick cardboard piece of the same size. Use a pair of scissors to make 2 V-shaped cuts on one side of each card. Join the 2 cards with a sticky tape. Then fix a rubber band on a card. Your card is ready to jump. In the next page, page number 120, here are some questions. You have to answer these questions in your activity book. The first question is, what happens to the rubber band when the card was spread out? So you have to answer it. And the second question is, what energy did the stretched rubber band have? Third one is, what happened to the card when it was released? And the fourth one is, suggest how we can make the card jumper high. And the next is gravitational potential energy, which is on page number 121. We are also going to do this activity book work of page number 121. Please mention your name, class, date at the top of the page. And here the first question is, define the gravitational potential energy. We have already discussed, so please mention gravitational potential energy definition here. And what is kinetic energy? We also have discussed this. Only you have to write the kinetic energy definition. And the part C is, here is the picture, and the part 1 question is, who has the most gravitational potential energy and why? You have to answer this on your activity book, which is on page number 121. And please open then page number 122. Second part, who has the least gravitational potential energy and why? When Mind skates down the ramp, what change of energy is she experiencing and why is it changing? You have to answer also this in your activity book. And the part 4 is, beside the height, what is another factor that affect how much gravitational potential energy an object has? Next is paper cup ballerina. Please open your page number 123 of your activity book. You have also write here name, class, date at the top of the page. Here we have observing and analyzing skills, and the material which are required are, make our own paper cup ballerina by following the steps. We need toothpick, styrofoam cup, thread, scissor and ballerina cutout. First, cut 5 flaps around the side of a polystyrene cup or a paper cup. Then gently pull the cut papers out to make the flaps. Make a hole in the center of the cup base. Pass a thread through the hole and skewer the end of the thread with a toothpick. Cut out a picture or a drawing of a ballerina and skewer it to the thread above the cup. Hang your completed paper cup ballerina about 30 cm above a candle. This is the activity, and on page number 125 we have questions. You have to answer these questions in your activity book, which is on page number 125. What is fuel that allows the candle to burn? What form of the energy does the fuel have? The third one is, what happened to the air above the candle when the candle was lit? What happens to the paper cup after the candle was lit? What is the form of energy that has caused this to happen? And the last one is, what is the energy change that took place? Please do your this is your homework, and you have to do activity book work. Do page numbers 115, 116 and 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 129, 130 and 134 of your activity book. And your deadline is Friday. You have to do this activity book work till Friday. Please do your homework. Thank you.